Mommy's coming to get you. Mommy's coming to get you. Pick up my 10 milligrams. Yes, I was approved to start my 10 milligrams next Friday. So, which means tomorrow will be my last day taking the 7.5 milligrams. So that means I have been on 7.5 milligrams for 2 whole months. What's been on my mind for the past couple of hours is when I was picking up my prescription, I know I play around and do a little jokes, whatever, but I strongly am going to start praying over my medications. My second week experience on the 10 milligrams, I would say it has been, I lost my appetite. It fell off somewhere. I don't know what happened, but all I know is that over the weekend, I noticed a different change in my appetite. So I feel like the 10 milligrams is starting to really, really kick in, and just eating a few bites of food makes me feel extremely full, as if I've eaten a feast. And I feel delusional. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? And he's like, well, you feel delusional because you need to eat. My Saturday morning breakfast, I have my grapes, whole wheat, stop! Whole wheat toast with butter and a little bit of Greek yogurt with cinnamon. And I already had my protein coffee about 2 hours ago. So now, stop! Alright, so it's Saturday, it's the 24th, 2:34. My husband made some Italian green beans, put some potatoes in there. And he said he didn't put barbecue on all. Well, I guess. Well, that's fine. Here we go. So he added barbecue sauce on some of them. I guess these two will be mine because I don't want, well, 3. So I was put in charge to cook the rice. And he told me not to burn it, so hopefully it will not burn. Sounds like the water is steaming out of it. But anywho, this is going to be dinner. I already had my breakfast. Here's the picture of it. But yeah, it's so hot in this house because he had the oven on. This time I got the well, I had this before, but I had the one that was unflavored. So this time I decided to go ahead and give the berry lemonade a try. This one has 20 grams of collagen. 1 scoop is 9 grams of protein. And just dip it in there. That tastes good. I have been taking this. This is my first week taking it, but I've had this before. But these are some really nice BCAAs. This every day. I also just bought this, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some glutamine in here because this helps with muscle recovery. So and then here is my other supplement, which is creatine and stuff. But the only thing that I'm not doing is bulking up on this, meaning, what do you call it? I'm not loading up on it, like the preload. I'm not doing that. I'm just taking one scoop a day. Have my collagen protein. So I forgot that I am going to work out today. Look at me. I talked all that trash earlier. And now look, I went on ahead and picked up the chicken, the one that has the barbecue sauce on it. But when I looked, all the thighs had barbecue sauce on it. I was going to save these thighs so I can put in my air fryer. So he messed me up right there. So I had a little bit of green beans and a little bit of rice. Now, you're probably wondering why didn't I add or bulk up more on the green beans? It's because my husband likes to add tons of butter. And I can't lose weight with him because he adds way too much butter, sugar if he needs to add sugar. Not on this, but just in general, when he cooks, he adds the unnecessary stuff. So, all right, so it is 7:34. I didn't work out. I just finished cleaning up, but I'm going to eat a cookie that my daughter made me last night. She made 2, ate one last night. Now I'm eating this one tonight. Girl, it is Monday. Don't even know exactly what date it is, but it's Monday 26th and it's 2:03. So let me tell you like exactly what happened to me early this morning around midnight. I am not feeling my best. I basically had a scare at midnight. I got up to go to the bathroom, my room right here. I came into the hallway, and as I was walking, I remember holding on to the washer, and I started to get very dizzy and heavy, and I just started walking backwards like that real fast. I didn't realize what was going on. Did I think about it, what it was as me walking backwards, trying to catch myself, I was actually falling, about to pass out. London came out the room and she was like, "Mommy, are you okay?" Now my husband deadbeat sleep, ain't hear nothing. Gonna pick me up and stuff. And just that by the time I got back in the bed, my head, the back of my head was hurting, my lower back was hurting. It was so freaking scary. Stayed home from work today, text my doctor, told him, explained to him what was going on. So basically he told me that I was dehydrated, and that I can't even remember the exact name that he said. Like, he gave it like this medical term, but basically, long story short, I was dehydrated, and that he wanted me to take some Gatorade Zero, the IV liquid. Then third, he told me to skip this week. Don't even take an injection. Just skip a week. Give your body some time to get back on schedule. Because he said what it is that you're dehydrated. So when I explained to him, I said, well, I haven't eaten since 2:30 yesterday, and that was that meal from Denny's. Now, I did have a half a protein bar, and it was like a small protein bar, so what I had really was nothing. The other half earlier today around 10:30 when I woke up. But I was like, he was like, "Girl, you haven't eaten since then?" I was like, yeah, like that was like my last meal. Prescription in for me to titrate down to 7.5, and this was before the incident. So I am now at 7.5. I'm just waiting for the box to come in. But like I stated last week, I said I am really not in a rush to even take another. See, that's what I mean. Like, it was just so weird that since the beginning of me taking the 10 milligrams, like within the first few days, I knew that this was something that I did not want to be on, and that I made a mistake even wanting to even just titrate up to 10 milligrams. I should have just stayed on 7.5 like my gut instinct told me to do, because I have been having nothing but problems since then. And it's just weird that how my body was like, yeah, this is it. I was not looking forward to at all to injection day while on 10 milligrams. All the other milligrams, I was so excited, couldn't wait to take my next injection. This one, I was like, I can care less. But I took it so I can just get it over with and be done with it. And it's just weird that on my 4th injection, the last pen, I go through this, and I was telling my doctor, I said, I can't really eat. Like, this does not feel right. And thankfully he listened, and he was like, okay, well then we'll just put you back on 7.5. And then as soon as that happened, the next day, I have this issue where I got overly dehydrated and my body is just out of whack. I am not feeling my best, so I highly encourage you that if you are on these injections, regardless of whatever it is, or even if you're not on an injection and you don't feel right and you're not fueling your body with food the way that it's intended for you to eat, you're putting your body in serious danger. So he basically told me that my pressure is probably low and my body is like in a desert. Like, I'm fixing to eat my first meal, and it's 2 something, and I'm just gonna have a hamburger with no bun, no cheese, no barbecue sauce, just a plain one with a little bit of light seasoning with garlic and onion and powder and accent, and that's it. I don't even want to eat that, but I need to eat to fuel my body. Also, I want to share that, girl, I am not going to work out this week. It's still Monday, of course. I'm not working out this week at all. I'm not even going to walk outside. No, because first of all, it's too hot. And I don't want to risk passing out or anything by walking in the garage. So, and it's crazy that I was already thinking that I was just going to skip a week. My doctor says, remember the reason why you eat. You don't eat because you're feeling hunger pains. You eat to fuel your body. Alright, so I'm sitting here with my heating pad that I just bought from Amazon. This cost me around $16, $17, $18 something dollars. But either way, I like it because you can power up the heat up to 6. You can turn it down. You can set timers on here. So these stands for hours, and then of course that is the power button. It does come in a color of gray or blue. Okay, so it's like very nice and plush. I like it. Very cute. Here's the little adapter that you can detach. This is machine washable. I kept the instructions on it, so I'll know how I can wash it, but apparently you just detach this and put it in the wash machine. But I have the low carb caramel, and I added some cinnamon on there. So I'm just gonna sit back and allow this heating pad to do its job for my back. Okay, so it is, what day is it? Tuesday. All right. It is Tuesday the 27th, and I just left work early about an hour ago. I was not feeling well at all, so I went to Walmart, got what my doctor told me I needed to get, because I didn't do it yesterday. I should have, but you know, that's me. So I picked up the Liquid IV Fueling Life Adventures. So you get a total of 6 sticks, and it cost me almost $9 for this. The sticks looks like this. It is 45 calories, so yay for me to have calories. That's a lot. Was I supposed to empty the whole thing? Gatorade right here. I paid $6 and some change for that. So let's go ahead and drink this. Ooh wee. Tastes like salt water. I hope I don't throw up because that hurt. Okay. Obviously, I was dehydrated, and when I went to the bathroom and looked at my urine, yeah, I was dehydrated. Guys, these 10 milligrams will make me just not want nothing. All I want to do is pretty much just lay down and just go about my day as if I've eaten and drank all day. Like, I don't want to do anything. All right. So I already told you that my doctor did put me back on the 7.5 milligrams. Thankfully, we are both on the same page. So this Friday, I will not be taking my injection. Only thing I'm going to be doing Friday is just giving you the week update of me taking the last 10 milligrams. So this should be, I think, week 23 or 24. So next Friday is when you'll get the update of me on my maintenance dose, which is 7.5. Thankfully, CVS already had my stuff. Usually CVS never has any boxes, but from what I heard from Publix, what they told me, I don't know if this goes for everybody, but I'm just saying, excuse me, is that when I call and say, hey, do you have such and such milligrams in stock, what the lady told me, well, we don't have any, but we are not allowed to like pre-order, I guess, from the carrier until they have an actual script on file. So I got the 7.5. So I will take this next Friday. Girl, I might even skip 2 weeks and hide it in the refrigerator so that my husband doesn't see it. Okay guys, so today it is Thursday the 29th. You probably won't be able to see that. I went to work today. Today I actually did a full day, so this is my second full day for the week, and I actually feel good today. I did go walking. I said I wasn't going to do any type of workout or going outside walking, whatever, because I was scared. Well, today I felt like I had the energy to go outside and walk. I did it on my 15-minute break, 30-minute break, and then I did a second 15-minute break. So I really felt good. I also felt good by, taking my multivitamins, making sure I took the IV fluid, had my Gatorade, make sure I had water. I actually had 3 meals today. Third half of mine. So I already had one, and this is turkey meat with some salsa and vegan, what do you call it? Nutritional yeast, and the low carb tortilla, small tortillas, the mission carb tortillas. These are the small ones. Best game changer for me, which is just focusing on my body with the nutrients that it needs and not so much focus on weight loss. I might change my injection day. I'm not sure, but I will talk about that later this week after this one goes out tomorrow. Thank you so much for rocking with me, and I'll check you out.